Hi everybody, I'm back and I'm ready to show you how we're going to go ahead and use the heat transfer vinyl. I did make the gnomes bigger than I needed for my t-shirt. I forgot that I was playing around with the sizing, so I'm going to go ahead and make a wooden round sign with it. Shouldn't make any difference. It'll be the same process as putting it on a t-shirt. Okay, let's get over to the screen. Here we go. Let me know if you're having problems seeing me or following along or anything like that. All right, so what I'm going to do is this is a 12-inch round. I believe it's maybe 15. But what I did was I have my two gnomes and I'm going to put them on here just to get an idea of where I want them to be. This is just their backing. So it looks like that would be good. And so I'm going to start with the green first. All right. So bear with me as I put all this together. I just want to make sure that this is on there really good. Okay, and then I'm going to use parchment paper over my area. And I have my temperature set for 305. And let's see, 305 for 15 seconds. Okay, that should be good. All right, let's see, this is a little bigger. So I'm just want to be sure that I cover it all up. All right. And I'll go ahead and I'll press that first one on. And I'm just going to apply some pressure to it so I know that I'm over the whole gnome. Okay. Pick that up and see if that was good enough. And it looks like it worked on there fine. Okay, just gonna let it cool down just for a little bit. This vinyl that I suggested, first of all, I want to back up just a bit because it wasn't 12 by 12, so I did have to move that one design that we moved over to the other page. We had to move it over to another page so that it was on that. I'm putting it on a round wooden circle. It's just a wooden board. And I'll put the link where I got those. I believe it was Mr. Peacock. But it's just, and then I painted it with white acrylic. I used the Sargent Art acrylic paint. Okay. And so we're just going to go one at a time. And take your time. All right, then let's see. To find the one for the green. It's always good to have a copy of yours, the JPEG. That's why I like to provide it so you know what it's supposed to look like when you're putting it all together. I'm going to put the green gnome all together first. Okay, I'll lay that down. I do notice that I did miss weeding out 2 spots. So let me get that done real quick. I just need to pick those 2 spots out real quick. There we go. All right, and then I will cover that up again. And give it some heat. So this is just the wooden round circle that people make the wreaths on. Yeah, I think it's going to be cute. It's kind of big. It's kind of funny. When I was sizing it to see how big it would be, how big it needed to be. Okay, that didn't get very good on the top, so I'm going to hit it again. I think I only need one. Just apply a little more pressure. Let me get this guy out of the way so I don't accidentally heat them up. My table's wiggling a little bit as I do this. Maybe I won't for the sake of the camera. Okay. All right, let's see if that did it. Yeah, much better. Okay, just carefully fill it up. Okay. All right, then let's see. She's got the vest that goes on. Looks like the vest got, see, yeah, okay, it goes right there. So now, do I want the hair behind it first or not? I think I'm going to go ahead and put the hair behind it first. Okay, just about right there. So let's do that first. I can just put some pressure on it. Okay. No lift. Yep, they look fine. Okay. Now we can put the little green on, the little thing on. Let's get it up high enough or low enough that it's covering where it's supposed to be. It's about right there. Okay, right there. Okay. Now the file and everything I have in the first post where I show you how to use it on Design Space. When I'm done with this, I will put it in there as well, on this one as well, so it'll all be in one place. Okay. Just lift up this corner. Looks like it took. Okay. All right, now I've got, she's got the spider webs and the little dots. I did not cut them out, so hang on just a second. Just had to run and get my scissors. I forgot to cut these off. Okay, so I can lay these on here and then cut out the spider webs and also do those at the same time because none of the plastic will be overlapping each other, hopefully, or I can get it underneath it for the spider web. Okay. Just put it on like that. There we go. All right, and then now I can also put on her nose. See which nose she is. I think she is this one. Just right about right there. Got a little bit of green showing there, but that's okay because we're going to put the lips on. So you just don't want any of the plastic overlapping where the vinyl, you need the vinyl sitting on the wood. I have this one little overlap here. I can cut it off. It's really not going to make a difference because I put the vinyl underneath it, but just to be on the safe side, get it cut off there. Okay. All right. Get this one going. Yeah, I can't wait to see what everybody makes with the little gnomes. I think they're to be cute. All right. Get that out of the way. Yeah, I like doing the signs with the heat transfer vinyl much better than the permanent vinyl, because it bakes into the wood. So a little trouble getting this one up. There we go. Cute. All right, now she's got the big lips. Okay, so her little lips go right there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and press that with another gnome on top. So you can do her on top, bring her down a little bit. I just want to make sure that when I do her, whoops, that her little bat hat isn't hanging off. So she's going to have to come in a little bit more. So keep that in mind also when you are doing your sizing your stuff. She can come over a little bit. About right there, I think. Be good. Okay. And the other little pink one. I don't think she's going to be a problem at all. And you could have put the pink one behind the green or just however you want to do it. And she has a little heart hanging off of her hat, so she'll be fine pretty much anywhere she is. So I might could move her over so you can see a little more of the red hair. Right there. Okay, and then what's gonna make the difference is when you put the Hocus Pocus on, so you can always be adjusting and looking where you're going while you're doing all this. All right. That's good enough. Put this on. Now this I'm going to have to move around because I've got it on both sides. So I'll just hold it on a little bit longer too because I'm going back and forth. Okay. All right. What did I cover the wood with? You mean the paper? This is parchment paper. I just bought it. I buy it in bulk on Amazon. It's really thin and it protects everything. This the hat didn't stick, so I need to get this a little bit. It was being a little aggressive trying to do 2 at a time. So let me get that stuck down. Put a little more pressure on it. And I had mentioned that I covered the wood with acrylic paint, just white acrylic paint. Get the other side now. That's why I always do a little test. Just pull the little corner out and do a test, just to make sure before you pull it all the way up. All right. Okay. I think that's stuck better. Yeah, much better. You can tell right away if it's going to stick or not. Looks like on the bottom I didn't get it too good. And it's going to need pressing again. Just cover that up. I think down here too, it looks like it might be pulling up. Yep. Okay. All right, let's get that bottom part done. Some good pressure. Normally I would just press hard and be rocking it back and forth, but if I do that, you hear the camera is shaking. So I'm trying to hold it still. But pressing over and over again is okay as long as you have adequate coverage. This with the paper and your protective transfer sheets as well. Yeah, there we go. That's stuck good. Okay. You can even save these transfer sheets and use them to cover, instead of using the parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, if you got pieces, you can just lay it on here. The only thing I don't like about that is usually when you do that, it's going to leave a crease where this ends. So I try not to use that. I'd rather use the parchment paper. See, you'll see right here, there's a crease in the nose. But you can go over this at the end and with the parchment paper without anything on it, and it will smooth it out a little bit. Okay, so let's do this layer. I see another piece I missed. Get that out of the center there. Like a little round circle. All right. And these will make really cute stickers too, I was thinking. If I get this lined up at the bottom, I'm hoping the top will line up pretty well. Probably the hardest part right here is just getting those all lined up. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do one at a time now. And then just for the sake of time, I'm not letting anything cool down, but you should let it cool down a little bit. And really, if you just take a piece of paper and fan it, that works really well just for cooling down the vinyl a little bit. I'm pressing them onto a wood round. It's okay, it's at the beginning. It's just the wood rounds that people use to make the door hangers. And you can get them on Amazon. You can get the thicker ones at Lowe's. These I bought from Mr. Peacock's. Every once in a while they have a good sale. So find that layering vinyl on top of vinyl usually works pretty well. Oh, I missed a little bit right there. Not a problem. We'll get them stuck down. Use one of these other smaller ones. Get him stuck down. Nobody I like to go back and forth. Hopefully it's not shaking too much on you. Okay, there we go. There we go, he's stuck now. All right, so now we have her nose. We've got her her cape. I just noticed that I put the black when I selected him. I put the black over. Now it's going to be hidden. It's quite all right, but take note, you won't want to attach that circle part when you're doing the attachments. Get this little heart out of here. So crafting always has happy little accidents. Okay, now with heat transfer vinyl, sometimes they shrink up a little bit, so, or they expand, but it's no worries. Let's get that down. The file. So in the first video that I did has all the links to everything that I'm using, and I'll put the file in here when I'm done with this one, but you can get the file on craftroomtime.com, and then if you scroll down, you'll see the newest blog post, and it is the very first one. So you can sign up and get that. It's in the resource library. If you're already signed up on my blog, you can get it in the resource library as well. Okay, she's got crazy purple hair. But you can get the SVG there. And that's the personal use. And then in the shop is the commercial use. So if you plan on making these and selling them, then you need to get the commercial version with the commercial license. Okay, she's got the big gnome nose. So get that on there, that on there. We're good. Get those pressed down. So the way that I do my blog is I give away most everything free. Well, everything free for personal use. But if you do intend to make these and sell them, then I do request that you buy the commercial version, which just gives you the commercial license to sell the design on your product, not to sell the design itself, but to sell the product that you make from the design, which is pretty standard. And I try to keep the prices low so that they're affordable for everybody. All right, and then she's got that crooked mouth. Get that black off of there. And so here's her little crooked mouth. Okay, go ahead and get that on there. Okay, we're almost done. Well, got another gnome and the pot to do. All right. All right, there we go. Okay, now there's two little white parts to give her some. She's got the little piece that goes inside, so you can tell it's her mouth and not her little gnome nose. So we'll put that on there. Put that on there in a minute. All right. We've got almost everything. That one, and then there is this little white part here for this little mouth as well. You can put it on there, you don't have to, but it is there. That red or that black spot would have gone there, so that's okay. We're just gonna go with that. And let me get ahead and put on the pink on here. Okay. All right. With these pressed on. So with the Brother Scan and Cut, what kind of files do they take? Because what I do is I provide you with the SVG and the JPEG for personal use, and then the commercial files includes the DXF, which Silhouette uses, and the PNG, so you can do stickers if you like. I mean, you can use the SVG for stickers as well. You just have to know how to convert it. Oh yeah, then if the Scan and Cut will use an SVG, that's what you get is an SVG. And you don't have to do it in HTV. That's just my choice right now. That's what I'm doing right now. You can use vinyl. You can, like I said, do the stickers with a print and cut. That one got a little off a little bit. It's kind of hard to do this and video at the same time. And then another thing too, when I was telling you that if you watch the first one, when I resized it, I said resize it first before you do anything else, before you ungroup or do anything like that, because I had I went ahead and ungrouped them and then resized them, and I think that's why I'm off just a little bit higher, on top of the fact that I'm trying to do this on camera. Okay, I've got that. Let's see what else we can add while we're here. I've got her little heart that goes at the top of her hat. I have her vest. Now I'm gonna trim this down as close as I can so it's not gonna go over the nose. This is a little tricky though, because I've got the hair as well, so I need to get it in the right place. I need to get the vest in the right place so the hair is in the right place. So it shouldn't line up with the body right there. Okay, right there should be good on that side. Looks like I might be a little high on that side. Yeah. Come down a little bit. I think it'll be right there. All right, let me get those going. Okay. Those out of the way. Oh, I think a garden flag would be cute. I was going to do a larger than life one too, or larger than Matt one too, and put it on my front porch. But since now that I've made this, I probably will just stick with the wreath on the door. But I can't wait to see. Please post what you do. I would love to see what you make with them. Hard time getting them up. Of course, I'm not really waiting until they cool down. Okay, and be sure to look at the first post too, where I tell you how to bring it into Design Space. Okay. Just right. This one on here. Okay. All right, almost there. I've got two little things out. I did not attach these, so I just want to put them on there so they're straight. Almost done. We just have the cauldron left to do. Oh, I forgot her little lips too. I'll put her little lips on. Okay. Now, when you're doing this, remember you're going to let these cool down. And I'm sure you'll get them on here a lot straighter than I am in trying to do this fast so that you're not waiting too long. Okay, her little lips. I'm gonna go right there. See, I don't know if I got that. Did I get it? I did get it. Oh, it's good. Wasn't pressed down good enough. Okay. Let me go ahead and get that done first. I think I'm gonna make some stickers too. I think it's gonna be cute. So I'll make some stickers and pass them out to my friends and stuff. I think they'll like that. Got that one down now. Yeah. All right, we're almost done. This is what's gonna bring it all together. Okay, let's get that one down. Does anybody have any questions so far? It's pretty simple. Just more time consuming than it is hard. Trying to go a little too fast. Put a little more pressure on it too. I think it needs more pressure. And then since this is going to be outside, I am going to protect it with a coat of polyurethane, coat or two of polyurethane, so that it won't get destroyed outside. That still doesn't want anything to stick on that side. Let's see if this side's better. This side's better. Get that. Oh! I went through. I wasn't paying attention, and you can see through the Hocus Pocus. You can see their green through. So that was a faux pas, but that's okay because I made it too big, and that's important that you see this now so you don't do that. And you don't have to slice out the Hocus Pocus. You can do it with white. In fact, I could recut it on white and then lay the white over, which is probably what I will do just to fix that. So this is just the top part of the cauldron, like to give it the dimensional for the lip. Okay. So are you enjoying having these live, teaching you live how to do these things? Because that's what I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and start doing. It's easier for me. I work full time, so it's easier for me to do it that way. Now these little white dots go on top of these circles, so we want to make sure we've got them going the right way so they're hitting the right way. Okay, so this has to go this way. And they're just bubbling on top of that. Okay. So I don't know if you saw that I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing the Joy bundle giveaway. So the Joy and then materials to go with it. So you can get right off the bat making some earrings and cards and some banners and all kinds of stuff for September. So if you go to craftroomtime.com/giveaway, you will be able to do that. And you can sign up and get a lot of points to try to win the Joy. Okay, and then these just give the bubbles dimension. So just get them on there right there. And we are almost done. Get all this out of the way. So hopefully this will be something fun you can do on the over the weekend, the long weekend. This would be cute on a trick-or-treat bag for the kids as well. They'd probably love that. And then I'm going to do a bow on this with a hanger and all that, and then I will post the final results. But there you go, she's done. And she turned out kind of cute. I think there's a couple things I would have done differently, but all in all, what do you think? I'm going to do the white over the Hocus Pocus. So I'll cut out the little circle here again too, and iron over that. And then I'm going to do something around it with a bow on top to hang it. All right, ladies, thanks for watching the live. And if you have any questions, always feel free to ask. And all my new stuff is on the blog at craftroomtime.com. Check it out. I've got posts on creating your own craft room, you know, doing it kind of a methodically way of doing it, and that makes sense so that you can craft without big messes. And we have crafting for profit, which I'm working on, a new course on how to create your own blog and earn money off of your own crafts that you're making, and as well as other crafts and lots of Cricut crafts. All right, you guys, will have a good, happy holiday and be safe. Thanks.